What's up, Packer fans? This is Trevor from the 41 North Pod. I felt compelled to make you this little video today. I recently seen a video involving the drink Old Fashions from some Packer content creators that I follow. I'm not gonna lie, the video triggered me a little bit, hurt my soul a little bit when I seen, how they were making these Old Fashions. Like that's not what I grew up with. I've been raised on Old Fashions since about kindergarten. Both sides of the family, everybody, holidays, get-togethers, Friday night fish fries. I mean, a lot of Old Fashions. Great game day drink, great game day cocktail. So I'm going to show you how to make a real Wisconsin Old Fashioned today. Shout out, no disrespect, my guy Charlie Barons made a good video just like this. This one's not going to be quite as funny. I got some Old Fashioned nightmares that I've been through. I've tried ordering Old Fashions in Minnesota, Chicago. Went to a wedding one time in Minnesota. Shout out Kyle and Lizzie, banger of a wedding. However, the Old Fashions, my grandpa got there, ordered an Old Fashioned, and I thought we were going to have to hold them back because they come across the bar. They didn't know what they were doing. Another time in Chicago, paid $17, went to the bar, ordered, I'll take a brandy Old Fashioned sweet with olive. The guy says, "Oh, you must be from Wisconsin." I said, "Yep." So I thought he knew how to make an Old Fashioned, right? Wrong. So, after I seen this video this last week, a whole bunch of mixing and measuring and homemade stuff. I don't know about you, I'm not making homemade sugar water at home to put in my drinks. We're going to be using Gary's Old Fashioned mix made up there in Freedom, Wisconsin, between De Pere and Kaukauna. They figured it out. They got a good recipe. Why am I going to mess? What do I look like, mixing a bunch of stuff? So there's not going to be no muddling for this. If you go to a bar, they can get fancy. They can do some different stuff. You can have homemade bitters, homemade Old Fashioned mix. Different places could use different things. If they get out the stick and they're going to start muddling some fruit at the bottom, you're probably getting a pretty good Old Fashioned there. That's how we judge, supper clubs, bars in Wisconsin is, how good of an Old Fashioned they make. So you're not going to see me at home cutting up fruit to make my alcoholic beverages. The goal is to get drunk. We're not here, creating a masterpiece. So I'm going to show you the simple, easy way. If you're in Wisconsin, you should have a good idea of how you make your Old Fashions by now. But for some of you out-of-state Packer fans, it's a good drink to try. Put some ice in your drink. Now, I feel very strongly that the only water that goes in your cocktail is the frozen kind. You start dumping some water in a drink you're making for me, we're going to have some problems. So you get your cup full of ice. As you can see, I'm using an officially licensed Green Bay Packer mug. And with that being said, if I order an Old Fashioned or you're making me an Old Fashioned and you bring out some low ball drink, some glass, I didn't order a shot, I ordered a drink. Use a real cup, people, and preferably a Packer one. Red Solo cups are also acceptable. You got a couple choices when you order an Old Fashioned. You can order, a brandy Old Fashioned or a whiskey Old Fashioned. Today, I like brandy Old Fashions. They tend to be a little sweeter. I drink whiskey ones as well, depending on the mood. Drinking brandy today. We're using Driftless Glen brandy, made out there in Baraboo, Wisconsin. Really good stuff. They also make a good bourbon whiskey that makes an excellent Old Fashioned as well. So, we keep it simple around here. There's nothing really to it. If you're measuring, get out of here. You go by the glucks. Give her a nice good pour. That's what you're looking for. Two or three of these will get you where you need to go. We're not measuring again, once again. You give it a little pour of the Old Fashioned mix, just a splash. We're not trying to overwhelm anything in there. We're trying to taste some liquor in our drink. Then you fill it. I'm using 7-Up. That's how you make a brandy Old Fashioned sweet. You can also use squirt, some 50-50, and that would be a brandy Old Fashioned sour. So, you can mix it up, order what you want. This is a brandy Old Fashioned sweet. Top her off with the 7-Up. And you got yourself a little drink there. Good game day, good game day, get you where you need to be. So, good 2 or 3 of these. You're having a good day. Give it a little stir. Don't worry, I got some clean hands. I'm drinking it. Cheers. Go Pack, go. Beat the Steelers this weekend.